Hey guys, welcome to 42 Days of Online Business. And so today I want to talk about giving away stuff for free. So I know that might seem a little bit counterintuitive, like, Jill, I thought we were talking about making money online, which we are. But because we are in the trust business, which means, again, that people don't buy from people they don't know, like, and trust. So again, if we're in the personal branding business, our face and our messages are out in front, people need to get to know us. Not only do they need to get to know us as people, but they also need to get to know what we know. They need to know that we have solutions that they need, that we can help solve their problems, and we can help move the dial for them, right? That's what people purchase. They purchase solutions. So in order to start building trust, one of the best things that you can do is start to, it's actually twofold. The purpose is twofold. Number one, if you are giving away things for free, you are adding a ton of value for someone and potentially helping them move the dial and get some wins without even having to give you any money. So imagine if they ended up purchasing something from you, how much better the results could be. So using free things, whether it's free in exchange for an email or just free online, it can really help build trust and get people some results without them having to invest. And so it's a very low risk way for them to get involved with you. And so the barrier to entry to work with you is extremely low, which is great because we really want to cast the net super wide. And the second thing is it helps you get some reps under your belt. It helps you get some wins, which is tough at the beginning. So a lot of times we are maybe a little bit hesitant to charge money because we're worried like, oh, am I going to come off as salesy, or am I going to, people think I'm pushy, or what if I don't get them results, right? Like that's one of the things that's a lot of scary for my women is they say, well, I'm scared I won't get them results. So if I just do it for free, then like if they don't get results, it's okay because they didn't pay me anything, which I think is a little bit of a backwards mentality, to be honest with you. I do think that it's important to be confident in your solutions. And if you're not an expert, you probably need to become one, or at least kind of get on board. But part of becoming an expert is getting reps. So seeing that, gee, I'm pretty good at this. I've gotten results for people, or they've worked with me and they have seen the dial move. So those kind of things help boost your confidence that you can not only start charging, but charge higher and higher price points. So 5 things that you can do to start building trust and do things that are free to start building your platform. Number one is a lot of girls asked me this at this year in Best of You. They said, you guys have heard me talk about, oh, when I started JillFit, I just blogged every day. And so now blogging is just not quite as hot as it was. Yes, some people still read long form content, but for the most part, people aren't really paying attention too much to blogs. I've noticed it in JillFit. I blog maybe once or twice a month, but I used to blog every single day for 2 years. I would not recommend that strategy now. However, you do need to be consistent with your content. So the girls asked me, if you were starting right now, what would you do? You can't get away from having to create content consistently, right? You have to keep showing up. People need to trust that you're going to be there. So for me, a third of content is now being consumed via video. So for me, I would do Facebook Lives. I would do Facebook Lives and do it in a way that no one else is willing to do it. Do it daily. That's why I'm doing something like this, putting yourself on the hook. So decide you're gonna do 30 days of Facebook Lives or 60 days of Facebook Lives even, or just until you don't feel like doing them anymore. I think it's important to show up, and Facebook Live gives you, number one, it's kind of scary to do video, but it does help with, getting you used to speaking in groups and public speaking and things like that. It also helps because you need to like animate and your energy gets across via video. So people are like, oh, that's cool. Jill's sitting in her living room right now. She's still wearing her gym clothes. I'm still wearing my gym clothes. Like, we're kind of the same in that way, but it's cool to have video. And the better you get at it, the better. So honestly, the best way to do that is just to practice. Facebook Live gives us an awesome opportunity to give away a ton of free content, like literally like teach something every single day for like 30 days, you guys. This is awesome because it helps you, but it also gives people a lot of other, opportunities to get results with you and solutions for free, which is cool. So I would do Facebook Lives. Super easy, super free, and also Facebook is favoring lives right now because they want to promote video content, so they're pushing them to the newsfeed more than just posts only or links. So Facebook Lives is number one. Number two, I would start a free Facebook group. So in terms of strategy, Facebook groups, free groups, closed groups, at this point, more people are seeing posts in those groups. You still have to work to build them, by the way. So it's not that they're any better than a business page like the page that you're on right now, but you want to think about how can I kind of start to create a tribe so that when I do ask for money, there are people who have been interacting with me, that have been getting results with me, that have a good warm feeling with me, and just start locally. Start inviting people that you know locally, start inviting your in-person clients, start inviting your friends, neighbors, family, just to get the numbers up in there, and then make make sure you have some sort of theme, like how often are you going to be sharing content in there? Are you going to be coaching or not? Are you going to be doing Facebook Lives in there or not? Get some sort of system for content creation within the closed Facebook group. So it's a free group on Facebook. I know there's a ton of groups, which means that you have to have some sort of hook or some sort of reason why they would follow you. So make sure that you're consistent with that. That's number 2. Facebook groups are awesome. Number 3, I would do beta testing. Beta testing is where you go, okay, I'm not going to charge for this because I don't know exactly how good it's going to be yet. So I want to see if I can get results with people at a very low risk. But in order to do that, I'm going to give it to them for free and they're going to give me feedback. I can take that feedback to make my program better. I can also take that feedback and take screenshots of that and put it up on a sales page or use them as testimonials. So it's super simple. You take 5 people and you say, hey, we're going to do this thing 6 weeks, 6-week beta testing. It's for free. However, because it's free, I'm going to be asking for feedback regularly, like once every 2 weeks. Just super simple way to give me feedback. And I'm going to get you some great results. Are you ready to do that? Right? So you could ask on Facebook, okay, I'm looking for 5 highly motivated people. I'm going to be beta testing my fat loss protocols with you. We're going to do a closed Facebook group, or we're going to do over email or text or however you want to do it. And it's just a way for you to get some results to, number 1, start to feel more confident, and number 2, again, use those as testimonials when you start to launch the program at a higher price point. So beta testing is a great way to have a low risk. I mean, of course, you always run the risk of people not doing it, not following through because we don't have any skin in the game. But I think when you don't have any wins yet, you have to take those chances. You have to learn those lessons. At JillFit, we way undervalued ourselves. When I say ourselves, I mean I had a team of coaches I was working with too. We way undervalued ourselves, but you know what? We got a ton of reps. At one point, we had like over 100 one-on-one clients in our first year and a half, and that was great because we just got so many reps. We knew what worked, what didn't work. We honed our practices, and it was super cheap. It was like $150 for like 12 weeks. It was insane, but we had a lot of clients go through our programs. We had a lot of really awesome results, and we use those. If you go to jillfit.com, you can actually search for before and afters and see some of the awesome before and afters that we generated. So beta testing is great too. Number 4, I have to go to Action Academy in 4 minutes, so I'm going to make this quick. Number 4 is I would give away a freebie. So when I say freebie, you guys know this is like the old school kind of like free report or ebook or whatever, right? Those things are a little bit dated. People are kind of savvy to like, okay, Jill, I don't want a 50-page ebook. Like no one's really going to read that, right? We want someone to consume it. If we give them something for free, like a download or a sample of workouts or, you know, healthy holiday, you know, dessert recipe or book or something like that, that they can download, a PDF, for example, we want them to use it. If they use it, then they get a result with it, and then they want whatever you got next. So having some sort of free thing that you can give them, here's what I would do. I would post on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and then I would ask people to either send you a DM to get it, or comment on that saying, I want it, or give it to me, or something like that. And then you can reach out to them in the DM and send it to them. And you can get their email address or whatever you want to do. Yes, you can ask people to get into your email autoresponder, something like Aweber or something like that. But I would get in someone's DMs. That sounds so dirty, but I would get in someone's DMs because those people are obviously, you want to have start a conversation with them, right? You get in their DM, start a conversation. You can ask them what they're struggling with. They just like dump on you, which is great. We really want that because again, people, you know, have struggles that we can help with. And when they tell you what they're struggling with, that gives you an opportunity to say, hey, you know, I am doing one-on-one coaching. It sounds like you'd be a great candidate for that, and potentially do a soft sell into coaching. So start in the DM if you are someone who wants to do more online coaching, and get someone to start that conversation with you by giving them something of value for free, like a download or a PDF. Last thing, we have 2 minutes left. The last thing is doing 10-minute consult calls. So you can do this. You can say, hey guys, I'm looking for 10 people to jump on the phone with me really quick because I want to hear what's going on with you with health and fitness wise. Like I feel, you know, I'm a professional, so I'm kind of removed from it. So I want to hear what you're struggling with, what the tough things for you are. And I really want to get some coaching experience under my belt. Are you in? Send me a DM if you're in, right? Because a lot of times people won't comment on something public like, yeah, I need to lose 50 pounds. Like people don't necessarily want to write that, but they might reach out on a DM if they're invited to. And then at that point you can get on the phone, and honestly at the very least, this is amazing market research. You can like literally record the call, and it's like whatever they tell you, you can create a freebie for that, or a product for that, or a program for that, which is really cool. Or you can upsell them into one-on-one coaching. So I would start with that just as like just to get in people's ear and start to learn from them. So those are 5 things. I know that was really fast, but I gotta get on Action Academy right now. Leave a comment below, or if you liked this, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, because remember, if you give me a thumbs up, that means that Facebook finds this post relevant and it will kick it out into newsfeed more, which would help me out a ton. It would be a huge favor to me. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have a comment or a question, I know I dumped a lot on you guys, put it down below and I will answer it to the best of my ability. And I will see you tomorrow.